How about the Celtics and Spurs? Did you know that Brad Stevens has beaten every team in the NBA as head coach except for one? You guessed it, San Antonio. Kawhi Leonard. Pretty good. Maybe the most unassuming superstar in the NBA, Timmy?
I think that's spot on. I think when you talk about some of the best players in the league, he gets overlooked.
I mean, that's spectacular, right? Anybody else would be showing that 1,000 times. Those fadeaway jumps. And Kawhi, 26-6.
6.5, they won by 7.
And by the way, Brad Stevens still hasn't beaten Greg Popovich and San Antonio.
Do you think that matters to Pop? Do you think Popovich knows that Brad Stevens has never beaten?
I think they know that stuff. I think Brad... See, I don't know why I think about these things. I actually thought today, you think Brad... I don't know why, again, I need to he's getting his team together and go, boys, I haven't been here very long, but I'm one coach I haven't beaten, and it's that guy. That's right. Greg Popovich. Let's rally around old Brad tonight and go get one. And
You think Brad Stevens, that's the speech he gives?
That
is the worst Brad Stevens. You think Brad Stevens goes, let's rally around old Brad?
Old Brad! Get one for Brad! Knock this, let's make him shave his beard.
He might have mentioned to his team that he's never beaten the Spurs.
How would he do
Since
it?
I've never been here, we've never
That's the way to do it.
knocked off the Spurs.
Yeah,
Not old Brad.
I think you want to let the boys know that guy has beaten me every time I've gone up against him. And I've beaten everybody else, by the way, at least once. And I haven't beaten that guy once.
You know, if you had to model Brad Stevens coaching after anybody, would Popovich be the guy?
Yes.
I agree. You know, he has unselfish teams. They share the basketball. They overachieve.
Yeah, I like that comparison a lot.
You know, Brad Stevens, no offense to Boston, but he hasn't really had a ton of talent up there. He's
Danny Ainge.
He's one with the Avery Bradleys of the world, the Crowders of the world, the Isaiah Thomases of the world. I wouldn't say he has
No.
Yeah, Greg Popovich has dealt with how many Hall of Famers? 4, 5, 6.
Wow. Well, if you can go back to the Admiral and
Tim Duncan,
Tony. Tony's getting in.
Ginobili.
And Manu's getting in. And Kawhi might be on the way.
Gasol.
Marcus Aldridge, who knows? A lot of talent. Why don't they want to go then, bigger picture, if you're Brad Stevens? Is that an indictment of Brad Stevens somehow? Or Danny Ainge can't get him the requisite big-time stud that you're talking about?
Well, I think it's early on, right? They gave Brad Stevens an opportunity. He was the college coach.
But I think everybody looks at him and goes, oh, good coach.
Yeah, well, he's exceeded expectations. I just wonder if there's a passing of the torch. Would it be to Brad Stevens? Pop can't coach forever. You know, if you could handpick your guy to replace a legend, I think Brad Stevens could go have any job he wanted. Could he replace Coach K?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because the things he did at Butler were just astounding.
Is Brad Stevens the Jim Harbaugh of basketball coaches? Because he's won at college. He's had success in the pros.
Yeah.
Could he just go anywhere?
I think you're onto something there. I think that if a big-time college job opened up, like the Duke job, UCLA job, Steve Alford's
I think it's only the Duke job.
That's it?
Yeah.
You don't think a UCLA?
No.
Jim Boeheim leaves Syracuse?
No.
And that's got any cachet? Well, he still hadn't beat Popovich, that's for damn sure. Rally around old Brad!
Old Brad!
Come on, do it for old Brad!